Recovery tip number 3. Shut to the up. Shut all the way up. Shut the hole in your face. And here's why. If we continue to think we know it all and to not be willing to hear, consider, weigh a piece of guidance or teaching or lessons or wisdom or knowledge, nothing will change, right? So the Lord created us 2 ears, 1 mouth. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me, for 30 years, I ran around acting like I had 10 mouths, 0 ears. And only in my pride, for 30 years kept me unteachable. I would not let anybody tell me I can't be told. I know it all. Don't worry about me. And that's how I operated my life for 30 years, right? And guess what? At the end of that 30 years, when I'm sitting in the gutter, completely broken, rock bottomed, I had nobody to blame but me. Because I did that. Me. Just me. So, it took a crippling life experience, like guttered, rock bottomed, to humble me, to learn the gift of humility, and to be willing to sit in that. So, I was like 3-4 weeks clean, maybe. I'm in a rehab center. I'm living in Fort McMurray rehab. And there was a man who was teaching us. He didn't teach us much, but he taught us this, and I remember distinctly his face, his height, like his hair. I don't remember his name. I don't remember what he was teaching or talking about, to be honest with you. But at some point in the teaching, he said something profound. He said, whatever decisions you made up until this point brought you here. So, you want recovery? You want to find recovery? You're going to have to change everything. Everything about the way you make decisions. So, my recommendation, my offering is for the first year of your recovery, do everything that you naturally want to do. Do the opposite. For example, you don't want to go to an NA meeting today. Well, you best be getting to 2. Matter of fact, hit the noon, hit the evening. Challenge that part of you, that you have to challenge it, to fix it, to change it, to break it. So if you don't want to check in with your, let's say, counselor or your NA sponsor or whatever, maybe you should make it a habit to check in. Everything that you do, you have to learn to undo or change or shift, or it will always end up the same, right? And in this offering that he gave, it just pierced my entire fiber, right? And it was because I got quiet enough, long enough to hear something that changed my life. Now, me personally, 1 year just wouldn't do it, okay? I actually ran with that for 3 years. And when it changed for me, when I was 3 years clean, something here shifted that made me believe and trust that, hey, wait. I ain't the same. Wait. I can make good decisions. I am making good decisions. The last 3 years is evidence of me making good decisions. And there was, I'm not going to say like a release, but that hypervigilance that I pursued to change because of that word that I was able to hear and receive, and then I planted in my heart and I ran with it for the next 3 years. That's how it happened. Was that I got quiet enough to hear something that changed my life. So I want to encourage you to do the same.